Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me again. This is actually my first Neverwinter content. Still very noob at the game, and I haven't posted any content yet because I don't want to embarrass myself, to be honest. Alright, but I'm grinding out on one of my alts here. This is during the Festival of Liars event 2018. And yeah, I'm here with Grumpy. One of my alts is my great weapon fighter. Then just trying to get the broomstick mount for him because I want a 2,000 power. And again, being an alt, you know, he needs another epic mount. I've actually been very fortunate. This is my third broom mount that I've been able to grind out, and I'm about ready to pick it up. In fact, I may do that at the end of this video. I want to do one more for my main. I am a paladin main, and I want to be able to give him a plus 2,000 power option. But so the purpose of this video, I want to report a glitch or a bug. Do not use this. You know, don't intentionally do this at all. This is not a tutorial on how to. This is just to document something weird that happened. So I'm running around Protector's Enclave, picking up the pumpkins, turning them in, and this is the new building and spinner construction over here by the auction house. I guess this is where our professions is going to be housed at. If you come around to this corner, and this is the corner with what I'm calling the impossible pumpkin, right there, the one. If anybody knows how to get that, let me know. I haven't been able to figure out a way to get up there. But if you hit this corner, it will actually teleport you up to up by Neverwinter's throne room. I'll show you what that looks like now. Just like that. So that is really weird. It happens kind of hit and miss, and it seems to be on tunes, because I tried it again to see, you know, if it was maybe the map instance that you're coming into. I don't know. Let's see. See where I am now. So I'm in instance 11 right now. But I don't know if it's based on your on what instance you're in. It seems to be on this particular character, on my great weapon fighter. It doesn't matter what mount I'm on. But I did change over to my paladin. There it is on the map where we are. I did change over to my paladin, my main, and tried it on there to see if it would still work, and it didn't. My paladin can hit this corner and it doesn't do anything at all. But for some reason my great weapon fighter, regardless of what mount he's on, I'm on my painted owlbear right now, but regardless of what mount he's on, he will be teleported up by Neverwinter through the Hall of Justice. So this was just to document that happening. Again, I'm not encouraging people at all. In fact, I'm encouraging you to not do it, because it is a bug in the game. You don't want to be using it intentionally. Alright, let's go ahead and grab this broom. So one of the things I do need to do is grab some AD. So we'll get that out of the account bank real quick. So this, it's been kind of a frustrating grind, to be honest. You know, I play Star Trek Online, I play other games, and I'm used to grinds in the games. But I think what's so frustrating about this one, before I even pick it up, you have to, there's my inventory, you have to farm these pumpkins. And I think what's probably so frustrating about it is that the pumpkins, it seems like half the time you pick up a pumpkin, it's supposed to give you, let's see, I don't have it right now, it's supposed to give you these charms. Of course, they're all going to be gone. There's one. See, these pumpkins, half the time, they're like locked out. And I think what's happening on these, when you pick up a pumpkin, sometimes it'll give you the option, it'll have like a charm and a mask inside. Like this one. Okay, we'll look at this one. So you press F. Alright, see, this one gives me a choice to take all. The ones that have a choice to take all, they will give you the option. If there's a temporary mask inside, you can just take the charm and leave the mask. And I think if you do that, if you leave the mask behind, it actually locks out the pumpkin. So only you can pick it up. So don't do that. I mean, it's a pain in the butt to have to discard all those temporary masks, but go ahead and take all, because I think when you run past a pumpkin and you see it doesn't have the little glowies on it, but it is present. But you see, I'll hit take all now, and when you hit take all, you'll see down in the lower right-hand corner, item received, Liar's Charm. And then the pumpkin disappears. If you see pumpkins there that aren't glowing, I think those are the ones that people just took the charm. They left the temporary mask and it's locked it out, like this one. So now only that individual can come back, and either until the server resets or the individual comes back and picks up that mask, that one will stay locked out. But then there are other pumpkins where you come past and it'll say there's a Liar's Charm, that you picked up a Liar's Charm, but it won't actually give you one. And those are really, really frustrating. So you have to pick up those charms. You have to come down here, find these masquerade people. You can see them with the masquerade illusionists. They have the little pumpkin symbol over their head, little jack-o'-lantern. And you turn in those charms, and it gives you a bag of illusionist goods. And you have to farm those bags. And those bags will give you either 2 or 3 of the event currency, plus a couple of other tokens used in refinement. So you pick up these bags, and this is what you're trying to farm. And I'll open that one. It gave me 3 masquerade tokens, and that's it. But you can get these little veil of mists, veil of shadows that are used to refine the illusionist masks. And then sometimes it'll give you beholder pinatas. And the beholder pinatas actually I've found drop less, even though they're only a uncommon quality. They drop less than the other epic items and rare items. So then you have to bust these pinatas and hope that you get handfuls of bristles out of it. Okay, you need 25 of those, and then occasionally it'll drop an Enchanted Witch's Sash. And I've heard of people that still, we're a week into the event, and folks still haven't gotten any of these Enchanted Witch's Sashes. So yeah, I've been fortunate. I've actually picked up 3, and you can only have one of these at a time. So as soon as you get all 25 of your enchanted bristles and your witch's sash, on the enchanted bristles will drop out of the bag of illusionist goodies. This enchanted witch's sash drops out of pinatas. So what I recommend is as soon as you get your sash, stop breaking your pinatas. Save your pinatas so that until you claim your broom mount, and then hopefully you'll be able to get more than one, because like I said, these pinatas do not drop that often. So then the other thing that you're going to need is a Gnarled Broomstick. Now these Gnarled Broomsticks you actually get for the event currency. You come up here to the little podium person here to the left, the masquerade vendor. You're going to go in there, and that's where you get your Gnarled Broomstick, and that costs 200 tokens. Alright, and then to get the Enchanted Broom, you're going to need 50,000 Astral Diamonds, 600 of the tokens there, 25 of the handfuls of bristles, 1 Gnarled Broomstick, and 1 Witch's Sash. So once you get all of that together, you can come in and buy your Enchanted Broom. There you go, now we have one. Now at this point, I'll go ahead and start breaking pinatas again. I'm not going to do it on this video. And that's another frustrating thing about this, is these pinatas, why in the world, they have a 2-minute cooldown. So once you break one, and I suggest you go someplace private. They're not really like the Saha balls where you need a team of 5 to open them, because everyone will benefit. Now, if you bust this out in public, whatever falls on the ground, people can steal from you. So take this someplace private and break them in private. Go ahead and get your stuff out of it. Hopefully you'll get a sash. But they have a 2-minute cooldown. Why in the world it has a 2-minute cooldown is beyond me. But anyway, yeah, so I got my Enchanted Broom. And the cool thing about the broom, I have one on each of my casters, but it gives you plus 2,000 power, which for an epic mount, that's pretty good. I will probably not use this one right now. I'm going to save it to see if maybe I can get one more. And then if I can't get one more, then this one will go on my Paladin, because I want my Paladin to have a plus 2,000 power option, and I don't have the Guard Drake. yeah, but if not, I'll go ahead and give this one to Grumpy because he needs another epic mount. Alright folks, well thank you for joining me. This one went a little bit longer than I intended. My original plan was just to report that bug. Again, yeah, don't use it, don't do it, just avoid running into this corner. And if you do happen to accidentally run into this corner and it transports you away to Neverwinter's throne room, go ahead and go to the Neverwinter forums, to the bug reporting over there, and just let them know that you're experiencing it. Maybe they can go ahead and patch it out of the system. Alright folks, well thank you for joining me, my first Neverwinter video, and I look forward to seeing you in game.